what? Of He gave you a gauge of will, like a willpower, yay or nay, do the right thing or don't do the right thing. That is your understanding. But the spirit is coming from him, and the yay and nay is going to decide your intensity of your spirit, your power levels of your spirit, of increase of levels, because there is levels, right? There's no limit to your levels. However, to your understanding and your beliefs and your faith limits you, right? A faith of a mustard seed can move mountains. So that means, imagine a faith of what's it called, a mountain, the size of a mountain, what you can do. You can change the order of things. There are certain things that are set in a foundational way that you cannot change because that is God's foundation. That is before time, right? But within where you are, the atmosphere that you're in, you can change. Do you remember when Jesus Christ, um, when the people, the Pharisees, they want to test Jesus and they're like, you know, they brought like a prostitute, a person that, committed prostitution, right? And they're like, you know what? We're going to do this and we're going to test Jesus on, to see what he says about this. And they brought the, what's it called, prostitute for and said, Jesus, what do you say about this? And Jesus basically bent down and he started drawing in the sand. He started writing words in the sand. And then he finally made a line and says, if anyone that has not sinned should pick up a stone and stone her. And everybody that picked up the rocks, they dropped all the rocks and they walked away. And he forgave the lady. You see, wisdom is something that it's part of you, but the activation of it is something that you need to work on. Because guess what? The closer you are with God, the wiser you become. Moses was close to God, got the 10 commandments, but you see in Moses after 40 days, his hair was black when he was going into the Mount Zion. He came out and his hair was all white, right? Because of the closeness, the power, the wisdom that he obtained. And you see, God can use anybody. You notice anywhere he comes, there's light projecting. That means life is there. He is the life. So life has to be wherever he is. If darkness is there and Jesus appears there, if God appears there, there's light surrounding everything and intensifying everything. And that's what people need to understand. God's with you only if you believe. God's with you only if you increase your faith. God is with you if you spend time with him. And spending time is not the times where it's always, with people and stuff like that. Yes, that helps you to increase your fellowship, your power. But your deep relationship must be in privacy. What you and God discuss in private, what you talk about in private, who you truly are in private. Because in privacy is where you are defined. And privacy is where your character is created. And all of these things are made. Hmm? You see, things take time to be made. Things that are great takes time to be made. For example, if you are baking a cake or you're making something, when you create these things, right, you have to put in the oven. You have to put in the baker. Notice that you cannot stand there, or you could, but everything that is happening where your eyes, your physical eyes cannot see. You cannot see exactly what is happening for the cake to be made to that degree where it tastes the right way and it's properly made. It just, you have a time. It says maybe 30 minutes or an hour. And After that, you know, okay, it's supposed to be finished.